interesting facts about the Bible. Did you know that in the Bible, as well as in all ancient cultures, the spiritual realm was the sky or these high places, and you could interact with the spiritual realm if you went to these high places? In the ancient world, the spiritual realm was up here in the sky, and our physical realm was down here below, and only through a high place could you meet in the middle and interact with the heavens. We see this with Jacob's ladder, where Jacob has a dream, and going up into the sky, into this high place, there are angels ascending and descending upon this ladder, sulam. And this is the only place this word is used because there's a different word for ladder and for stairs. We also see this with Mount Sinai and any other mountain of God where the people would interact with God. They would go up to a high place, a mountain. But it wasn't only God that they could encounter at these high places. In Numbers 33, we see where God is commanding Israel to go into the land of Canaan and drive out all of the inhabitants of the land before you. You must destroy all their idols and cast images and demolish their high places. Most people don't realize that the Tower of Babel wasn't just some tall tower and God was mad that people constructed a tall tower. It was because they were making a high place to reach into heaven, to communicate with heaven. And according to Apocrypha, these heavenly beings came down and interacted with mankind, taught them things that God didn't give them permission to teach them, and also accepted worship from them. We once again see the story of Nephilim being created playing out through this scenario. And since all people groups came from the Tower of Babel, we see towers being built throughout all societies, even on opposite sides of the world, from what is ancient Egypt all the way to what is modern Mexico and South America. We see these high places being built in so many cultures around the world. Even when Hasatan tempts Yeshua, he takes him up to a high place and shows him all the wonders of the world and promises these to Yeshua if he will worship Hasatan. But there is only one way to reach the Father. There is only one high place that we may go to, one path that will lead us to our true God. John 14:6, Yeshua says that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and no man comes to the Father except through him. And in John 1:51, Yeshua says, I tell you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God going up and coming down on the Son of Man. Yeshua is the sulam, the ladder, the way to the Father. So all of these people tried to reach the spiritual realm through all of these high places, but the only way to get to the true God, the Elohim of all Elohim, is through Yeshua. He is that pathway between the physical to the spiritual place where our Father resides.